it's in the water. I'm becoming convinced it's the microplastics in the water.
Yeah.
But we've got another couple to interview.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know about you guys, but the last few weeks, these interviews have been a wild ride.
They have.
We've learned a lot. We've taken notes. We've also learned what not to do. Thanks, Aiden.
So we would like to invite up Abby and Jacob.
Where's Abby and Jake? Bring them up.
We'd like to invite you to sit on the love seat here. Why don't you go ahead and take my seat here?
Oh, look at that. It's a very tiny seat. Do we have another microphone? Mena will bring a microphone up. Hi, Abby.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Do you want to?
Oh, yes.
Look at that. Look at that. So, Joey, what's the first question?
First question is for those who maybe they don't know you. Just give a little background. How'd you guys meet? Talk about maybe the first thoughts that popped in your mind when you first met each other.
You can take it out. Yeah.
Do you want to start or me? Okay.
Hi guys, so I'm Jacob. It's my fiance Abby. So we actually first met in kindergarten.
Wow.
Yeah. So I do not remember this at all.
I remember because he was like having a full-on argument with his brother, and they were having. Can I say what? They were arguing about their adoption stories, and I thought it was so funny because I was always a shy kid, but they were being so loud, and so I was just listening into everything. But to this day, I do remember, but he doesn't.
Wow.
So then there's a long hiatus. We just don't really see each other around church or anything until my freshman year of high school. She's a year ahead of me. So we re-met at Gorman, where I started to go in high school. I transferred over there, and we were in a mutual friend group. And from legitimately, like, the first day of high school, I, like, saw her, and I, like, fell in love, like, from the first day of high school.
Crushing. Nice.
So I spent, like, that whole year just trying to, like, get to become her best friend, and a lot of laughs.
And what was your perspective from that?
So I thought he was really cool, and I wanted to be his like guy or girl bestie.
Nice.
I really thought he was such a cool guy.
So you were like
as a
friend zoning
friend.
him hard. Yeah. I thought he was really cool as a friend.
And he
Those
was cute.
three words
He was
are
cute.
devastating to it. I really like spending time with you as a friend. Yeah.
But we did get close, like very close. It was like actually it was weirdly. I really weirdly wanted to be his like close just friend, and I was even like I was annoying at one point, and then he got upset one day, and we just didn't talk for like the whole day at school, and that was weird, even though we were just friends.
Yeah, you're just friends.
Yeah, just
Clearly.
I like the juxtaposition. Really, really close friends.
Yeah.
Just
But
friends.
just friends.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted him to take me out on dates and, like, go to movies as friends. Like, just as friends. I like for him to buy me stuff, but just as friends. I like that. So I think that was sophomore Abby having a crush that you didn't know how to properly translate and
I think so.
and
yeah.
understand. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't mean to psychoanalyze your high school self, but you had a crush
I think
on
so.
Jacob.
Yeah. I admit it now. I guess so. But
Okay,
yeah.
so when did this become official?
Okay, so so it was during quarantine where we got even closer, and we would have like a bunch of FaceTime calls. We would play like Among Us a bunch with our friend group, and then and in the gym after Adventure Club, we would just. That's when it started to be like, maybe there's something there. I didn't admit to myself that I liked him, but we were just getting so strangely close, and we always looked forward to like playing volleyball in the gym or whatever it was after serving. And then there's the Monday night volleyball. We started going to that with our friends, and he admitted to his friend, which is in our friend group, that he liked me. That friend told another friend, and that other friend told my best friend.
The Grace Vine.
Yeah.
Typical.
Yeah.
And then she told me, but yeah.
Right. So around that time, quarantine had just started. I had two of my best friends at the time. Like every day we were talking. We had a Discord, and it was like a little group of 5 with her best friend. So it was like everyone was just kind of intermingled. And for like months, like since the start, I had texted them like, "Hey, like guys, there's something about her. Like we still have receipts from like everything I would tell them." And so we kept talking, and they would tell me for like probably like all of October, November, December, like, dude, ask her if she's just gonna lose interest in you. I'm like, she might not even like me. Like, I'm not that guy. But so we had the 180. No, I asked. It was the Sunday night, and then the.
Oh yeah, it was Sunday night.
So Sunday night,
Like a Plaza Fellowship or what?
No, it was just a regular Sunday. Yeah. After serving, I kind of took her aside and asked her if she'd like to be my girlfriend.
But I knew this. Like I knew that what he was gonna do that the whole time because his friends literally screenshotted what he said. He said, "Hey guy, hey friend," or Lucas. I'm gonna say Lucas. Hey Lucas, does this sound good to ask her to be my girlfriend or whatever it is? And he screenshotted it and he sent it to me, and then he's like, Jacob is gonna ask you blah 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 blah. And then also we would all wait. Did you already say that they would deafen?
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh, so on our Discord calls when we would just talk and hang out, they would deafen and mute Jacob
So
and tell me everything, like everything.
So
'Cause
how
I would
did
join late.
how did it hit you? Like, were you
This is
excited?
next
Were you
level.
like, oh no, like?
At first, I was
I'm
like,
not
oh my
sure.
goodness. Well, I was just thinking, I think far ahead, and I was just thinking, we are so young, because he was 15 and I was 16. And I'm like,
Wow.
well, we weren't allowed to date either.
Oh.
And that was another thing. But yeah, I was nervous at first, but then I was like, okay, I really do like him. So then he asked me that
Sunday evening, and you said,
I said, I feel like I was quiet at first, but I said yes because I was so prepared. And
a
I think he
hesitant
was-
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I would think I was ready since we were kids. We were so young. I don't know if you're ever ready to start dating. But
So did you guys, from that point on, did you stay together? Like, were you a couple through high school?
yes, it's been almost 4 years now. But we did get in
long time.
trouble along the way. Like twice. The first time my mom went through my phone. I don't condone this at all to anybody, but she went through my phone and she was like, you guys are too young, but I guess
Yeah.
love was too strong.
Oh, that's good. That's a good line. That's an album. You guys are too young, but the love is too strong.
Yeah.
That's poignant. Okay, let's fast forward past getting in trouble to this whole thing, because this is beautiful. You got the roses. You guys are matching. So did you know it was coming?
We always match, or we try to always match, but
okay. Like this, you guys are
Yeah.
opposites.
exactly.
Okay, so talk us through the day. Talk us through the day. How'd you pull it off?
Okay, so it was a long process, especially for our age. With my parents, it took a pretty long time to get their blessing, and so for about 3 months, I was going with you and Joey and Josh were really
A lot of strategy.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of just counsel, seeking wisdom. So I'd had the ring since early July. I saw it. I knew it was the one. This is the Huntington Botanical Gardens, same place Duzik pulled it off. So
I'm curious how you got all the I know you got to get there, but how'd you get all the angles? Like, did you have multiple camera people?
Josh Chan was running around.
He was running around.
He was
So
the
he was
man.
like this as you were proposing.
Oh, yeah.
He's running around.
Oh yeah,
you.
he was running.
Wow.
So
That's amazing.
funny story about that though. I planned out the whole day. It was a normal Saturday date. We had been going to the gardens pretty regularly. Saturday morning, we started off studying just at a Starbucks. Made our way over to the gardens, where I had the two of our families and her aunt, who's like a second mom, hiding and like timing their way to be like 15 minutes behind us from when we entered. I had Josh all set up to take pictures for us. We got Carissa down here from San Francisco for her. and I kind of told them, hey, like, I'm going to do it right here. It's going to be awesome. So we're walking through the gardens. We have like this pretty normal route we'll walk down through, and it leads up to a spot near here.
That's a
Now-
good strategy, actually. It's like a regular thing for them.
Routine.
Yeah.
So it's really helpful. Take note, everybody.
Don't take note of what happens
Uh-oh.
next. So as we're walking up to the garden, there's like this central aisle with a big white arch and some, beautiful white roses. And I'm like, hey, I'm going to do it right here, plant right here. I tried to explain it to my mom, but I hadn't gone with her in person. So as we walk up right behind Josh, Carissa, and my mom, set up where I was going to do it. And I didn't see them at all until we were like too close. I swore she saw it. So I was like, okay, we're just going to improvise. So we walk into them, and my mom leaves so that it's just the four of us. And we walk around. We take pictures all around the rose garden until I pick this spot where I do it.
So it was like he still sort of made it a little bit of a surprise, even though I already saw them. So like Josh had the idea or both of them had the idea of just taking little photo shoots at different little spots around the gardens. And so I think he had like a signal or something to Josh or something. And then he was behind us, and then he did it. And yeah, it was great.
And
It was
do you
awesome.
remember what you said? And obviously you got on a knee. That's great. Well done. What did you say? What was the question?
I like totally blacked out a little bit, but I knew I kept it simple, and I remember it was just, Abigail Correa, I have loved you since the first day of high school. Will you make me the happiest man alive and marry me? And she said yes.
I forgot
Well
what
done.
he said.
That's well done. That's well done. That's good. I'm impressed.
When is the date?
May 3rd.
May 3rd.
Wow.
Excellent.
Well,
Thank you, guys.
we're so happy for you guys and excited for what's to come. That's my one piece of advice when people are going to propose is keep it simple, because you get nervous in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
But this whole thing is like poetic and beautiful, and someone should write this down and make an album.
And so much church involvement,
There's
too.
a lot of church involvement.
Yeah,
a lot
so
of council, a lot
also
of
take
community.
note.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
We love you guys. We're so grateful that you're part of Valley. You're such a big part of Valley, and it's been cool to see you guys grow the past few years and culminate in this. It's going to be incredible. Okay, give it up for these guys one more time.